You left everything and everyone you know behind. Why did you choose to come to Canada? I was actually born here in Canada. I am a third-generation Canadian. I believe my family came here from Holland to escape from war. What challenges have you faced since coming to Canada? My grandparents were mushroom farmers in Holland and they had trouble starting a farm here because of tight government laws around mushroom farming. My grandparents were eventually able to meet all of the government's requirements and became very successful mushroom farmers in Canada. What could be done differently to make things better? Well, for myself, I struggled with mental illness and I feel that the resources available to help me have been insufficient. I inherited this illness from my grandmother and cannot even begin to imagine how hard it must have been for her being in a new country, not knowing the language well, and having to battle bipolar disorder. The treatment on Canadians with mental illness in Canada has never been fair. It has come a long ways but still has a long ways to go. I feel there needs to be more help available for the vulnerable populations in Canada. Why? With the current programs and services that are in place for people with mental illness, I ended up living on the streets. My family did not want to even admit that I had a mental illness. I believe this is because they did not want to see me have to go through the things my grandmother had to go through in getting treatment for her bipolar disorder. Thank you for sharing your story. Thank you for listening.